This morning is the first day of Hanukkah, December 21st, 2011. And I was reminded that sometime in 1979, we were visiting my parents in Denver, Colorado, and my son Yehoshua, who was then maybe bar mitzvah age, decided to do some oral tapes with my father. The stories that my father told at that time were clear in my mind. My father was a wonderful storyteller who told stories in rich detail and always the same. And I really didn't realize how important those tapes would become to me over a period of time. I listened to them every now and then, and of course I'm anguished by the fact that I didn't do more of those tapes. My mother was a person who lived in the moment, and every time she told a story, the story was entirely different. So I would joke with her about that, and she would say to me, "Were you there? Did you hear the story?" There's always more to the story, and this is how I tell stories, and that's it. And so based on that, and based on this opportunity that we have with our grandchildren, we wanted to make sure that all of you had an opportunity to know where the Garbrinskys came from. My paternal grandparents, Chaim Wolf and Razel Dobrish, came from Ratna in Russia. They were part of the Trisker community, and they were in the cattle business. And they emigrated to Denver in the 1890s, in the late 1890s, because there was already an established Trisker community in Denver. My father was one of 9, second from the youngest, and he spent his early life doing whatever my grandfather did. While he was in the cattle business, my father was his assistant, and when he went into the butcher business, my father worked with him until the latter part of his life. My mother's family, Shia and Ida Steller, came about the same time, but originally to Paterson, New Jersey. 2 brothers, David and Shia and Sam, married 2 sisters, Ida and Fanny, and they went to Paterson, New Jersey to work in the mills. My great aunt, Fanny, had a medical emergency. She swallowed a chicken bone. And when they determined that it was inoperable, the doctor in Paterson, New Jersey told them to move to Denver, Colorado, either temporarily or for as long as it would take, and that she would spit up this chicken bone. They came, moved their family to Denver. When nothing happened, they went to see a doctor. He told them that he had never heard anything that was that ridiculous, and how could anybody tell them that such a thing would happen? And they went home, and 3 weeks later she spit up the chicken bone. So they were convinced that that was God's destiny, that they should live in Denver, Colorado. My grandfather's name was Steller in Polish. That means a carpenter, and both he and his brother David were carpenters in Denver, built many of the houses that were in our part of the community until the time of the Depression.